little girl? What's with the new hairstyle?
You just wanted me to take a picture. Okay.
It's the new hair thing. You got that old 70s program.
I'm trying something new.
Alright guys, look, today is one of these days. I really need to get some stuff done out on the land, but unfortunately, I had to take the shy one into school. She had something happen and she had to go in this morning. And I also need to pick up my driver's license. The way they do things here is a little differently than in the States, but it is what it is. I have taken and done all the stuff I need to get my Jamaican driver's license, but I now have to actually pick it up. They hadn't processed everything before we left, and now that we're back, it's time to get the driver's license. Since I had to drop the shy one off, I dropped her off, and now we're going to get my license. Then I'm going to pick up the stuff we need to get things planted. I'm going to pick up some planter bags or something. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to pick up something that I can grow the macadamias and the teak in order to be able to do this the way we want to. I am finally legal behind the wheel. Technically, it's hard to... it's a little iffy. I mean, I might have been technically iffy. Hard to say if I was absolutely. But right now, I have finally gotten my Jamaican driver's license, so I am finally legal on the road. We're going to get some lunch. After lunch, I got to pick up my prescription. Then we have to stop at the pharmacy to get the stuff we need to get those seeds going. For those of you wondering, this is the Evergrow. This is in Halfway Tree. We're on South Ave. I'm not sure. It's South something. But we're in Halfway Tree. So this is the place to get stuff. Unfortunately, the only planter bags I see are these. Now that's actually this size. They have significantly larger bags, but I really don't want to get that many larger bags. I have to admit, this place is pretty good when it comes to having a lot of the stuff that we use. Alright, we are done at the nursery. We got enough stuff that'll make it possible for us to transplant the cutting that rooted and plant a whole lot of trees in those planter bags. I will probably have to go back and get another bag of planter bags, but for now, that's enough. I also got a thing of seed mix and some peat moss, so we're going to mix up a little potting mix to put these seeds in, and hopefully we're going to get some good results here soon. But this day is taking a lot longer than I thought, so we are on our way to go pick up Pretty Girl. So little girl, how was school today?
Fine.
Fine. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Is it good to be back at school with your friends?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't have much to say. You were just talking away like crazy. Now you're quiet? Alright, well now, alright guys, now that we're home, as you can see, it's still raining. We're obviously not getting anything done on the land. Since we're not getting anything done on the land, what we're going to do is today, I'm going to get the seeds started. I'm going to transplant that macadamia that took root and start getting a few things ready for the next stretch. Yeah, these 10 teak trees are ready to go in the ground. And by Monday, we should be able to do it. Of course, if it rains the whole weekend, obviously we're not going to be able to. But I think by Monday we should have some clearing. And we should be able to get these in the ground. I got to take those other things out of the truck and get started transplanting. Because I really need to get this macadamia into the ground. Also going to take a little time and get these sunflower seeds straightened out. Get them separated out and stored so we can put them to work. I blew that completely. I thought I had both cameras here to get a look at this, and we got root system a little bit on this camera, but nothing here. I don't know why this one didn't turn on, but we have roots coming out of this one. So we're transplanted this. We're going to leave this in the pot, and we're going to transplant this one that also has roots in it. I worry that we may have hurt this one by pulling it out and getting a look at the roots, but we definitely have roots here. So now what we're going to do is get a good look. We're going to plant the next one in this pot. What we're going to do is we've got this one. Now this one has got good, much better root systems coming out of it. We can see a lot of roots here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to I use toilet paper rolls because they are decomposable. They do compost. You just put them in the soil, they'll break down. But this one's holding up better than I hoped. So what I want to do, there we go. Alright, it wasn't my plan, but I guess it'll work. Take a look at the root cluster we have here. It looks like we've got a couple roots here, but this root system is coming out. You can see the root hormone powder is still on it, and look, we've got growth. So we're going to just set this here. We got this hole made pretty good. Now before we do too much, if you take a look at this, we've got growth here and nothing here. So instead of trying to save these, we're going to cut these right off to give this thing room. So this one will grow, these will take over. Now, we'll just I remember, if I remember right, when I did these cuttings, I said I'll be happy if 2 of them root, and it looks like 2 of them have rooted. One of the things that I've read is you want your macadamia seeds to sink. If they sink, there's a good chance that they'll germinate. So all of these are sinking. So we're going to just do 2 right now, because I don't have enough potting mix for more than 2. We're just going to put them in and cover them. Alright guys, that's it for today. We're done. I need to cook dinner, pack this up. We're going to be back again tomorrow. It's a weekend. So maybe I'll do some videos of planting the teak and the macadamia over the weekend, but most likely I won't. We'll be back Monday at it again. Hopefully the rain will settle. We'll be able to get to it Monday. I gotta admit, I cannot tell you guys how excited I am about the fact that those macadamia cuttings rooted. We got 2 of them, and like I said, if I remember right, I said if I get 2 of them to root, I'll be happy. We get 2 of them to root. Man, I can't be more happy. Now we just need to give them a little more attention for the next few weeks, and we'll see how the new ones grow. We've got we got 2 more planted, so we could have 4. We'll see. And then tomorrow we're gonna plant more teak, and we're gonna start getting things ready. What we really need is teak. We need a lot of teak, and that's my primary focus. But since we have the macadamias, they needed to go. So that's it, guys. God bless. We will be back later, and tell you, it's good to be back, guys.